So I continue for number 2, but because number 1 is only about description, just tell me about what is prime number and can describe well. So it is the division of 1 and itself only, and only 2 factors. It's the same, so same perspective, same answers, and you can choose either one of it. Okay, don't answer it twice. Now, number 2, find the HCF and LCM. So you have to use the prime factorization. 10 can be simplified 2 times 5, right? So start from the smallest number, 2. Okay, just write it down, 2, and then 5 square. What is the power of 2 here? 1, right? So 2 to the power of 1 and 5 to the power of 2. And then how about 24? Again, I guess, oh wait, what is 24? 24 is multiplication of 2 and 12, right? 12 is 2 and 6, and 6 is 2 and 3. So think simple. Yeah, 2 cube times 3. That's it. So 2 cube times 3 power 1, right? See, do you know why I put a bit space on in between 2 and 5? Because I know that 24 has 3 in itself, okay, in its prime factorization. Now, after you do this, again, focus on what is HCF and LCM. So for HCF, you need to find the lowest power. Remember, if you don't have any number here, put 0, right? The lowest power of 2 power 1 and 2 power 3, 2 power 1, right? The lowest power, remember, HCF is the lowest power and LCM is the highest power. Okay, so 2 power 1 times 3 power 0, ignore, and 5 power 0, again ignore, so the HCF is 2. And then how do you calculate the LCM? LCM is the highest power, so you pick any highest power, 2 cubed, 3 power 1, right? And 5 power 2. Okay, do it slowly. 8, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, remember? We already discussed it before. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, or 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2 is 8. And then 8 times 3, 24, 24 times 25. Okay, it's so huge. The answer will be 600, right? Just use your calculator. I'll find the calculator. Wait, there you go. See, now 2 cube. If you're not confident about what you do, you may use your calculator. Okay, 2 times 2 times 2, or 2 cube times 3 times 5 times 5, right? Double the 5. Why? Because 5 square, 600. That's it. Now continue. How do you convert the standard form to the original number? Original number. Okay, so you have to multiply by 10 power 8. So what is 10 power 8? You move the decimals 8 steps to the right. Remember, if it is positive 8, so 5.53, start from this, right? Start from this position, and 8 times to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because it multiplied by 100 million, right? Because 10 power 8 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it has to be 100 million. But just think efficiently. We already did this previously, right? So you can skip this, or you can just put the steps, and again you put the 0 right below the curving part yang bengkok ya, kayak taruh telur di mana? Yuk taruh telur di ujung sini ya? Enggak lah ya, aneh. You put X right in here, so that's how you do it simply here, and stop because this is fine. So this is the standard form. Or rapiin ya, it's too bad to see 553, and we have put 6 extra 0, right? This is million, yeah, 553 million, done. How about this? Oh, negative 6. If negative 6, again, how can you do, anyone? Kalau negatif gimana? Siapa aja jawab ya, anyone can answer. Yes. Hello.
Go to the left.
Go to the left. Thank you, Phoebe. That's right. So you put the number a bit to the right. Biar kita bisa punya banyak space di kiri, right? Because we have to go to the left. So you have to put the number a bit to the right. Now 781 from here, right? From this position. Go to the left by how much, Phoebe?
6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you put the decimals here. And again, put the X on the curve. Taruh lagi 0 di sini. Kalau point ya pasti harus ada 0 ya. It's necessary. So 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 1. So this will be the answer. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to highlight the answer. Okay, for A and for B. Now, number 4. Okay, convert to standard form or scientific notation. How do you convert this number? Anyone? Anyone wants to try? Kimi, how can you do this? What's your answer?
6,132 times 10 minus 6.
6 point, yeah. Not comma. Be careful. Comma is.
I always say that.
Yeah, no problem. 6 point. Nanti jangan sampai salah lagi ya. Because this we deal with the international standard, not Indo, not Indonesian. 6.132 times 10 power something. What is it, Karen? I forgot. Minus berapa?
6.
6. How can you get the 6? You lihatnya dari sini ya. 6 point. Go to the left, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sama ya rules-nya ya, tapi dia cuma minta yang another perspective. Just switch the question. B. Siapa lagi? Coba tunjuk ya. I pick one number, one student. Gerald. Can you do this, Gerald?
169.
1 point, right?
Start from... Oh yeah, 1.69.
Yep.
Times 10 cube 11. I mean 10 in the power of 11.
Okay, 10 to the power of 11. Bener gak ya? Coba kita cek ya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nice. Good job. Bener semua. 6. Oh, sorry, 5. Oh, ini gampang. 67,559 supporters attend the match of Barcelona being bullied by Bayern Munich. Okay, around the amount of supporter correct to nearest 1,000. Nearest 1,000. Nearest 1,000, you have to stop here, right? So is it in between 67,000 or 68,000? Which one is the nearest number? You lihat 5-nya naik ya, kalau 5 increase ya, berarti jawabannya 68,000. Right? Focus on the right decimal, the right part or right number. So the answer will be 68,000. Okay, because you do the round up. Next, the number of matchsticks produced one day in a factory is 15,540,000. Oh, banyak banget. 15 million matchsticks. Okay, interesting. And then correct to 4 significant figures. What is the largest possible number of matchstick produced? Jadi largestnya yang berapa? So it has to be 15,540 something thousand. We have 4 spaces here. Yang berapa kalau dia masih di round tetap 4? Jadi pasti 4 dong biar nggak naik ya. So in order to maintain the 4, you have to make sure that this is 4 and the rest will be the highest, right? The highest possible number, 999. So 15,544,999 is the the largest possible numbers for matchsticks produced. In order, when you round it, you round to the proper number as it is given in the question. Okay, that's for number 6, 106. Done. I will share this later on. So what is this? This is the exam preparation, right? Exam prep and ski 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Sec 1.
Mister,
Yes.
I don't get it, like the number 6.
Number 6. Here again. For number 6, you have to find the largest possible number that when you round it, you still get 15,540,000. So if it is 4 significant figures, they just round until this part, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 significant figures. And then the rest will be the rounding. This is the rounded number, because if we deal with the reality, we never deal with ones or tens or 20s or tens or 100s to represent the total population, right? Or the total matchstick that is produced. This is the rounded number. So what is the largest possible number when it rounded down? It still gives you this. So what is the empty spaces like this? Okay. What is the possible empty spaces? Again, if you want to make the number stays at 4, you have to put 4 here, right? Because if you put 5, you will get this as 5, right? To round up. But if you get 3, this is not the largest, because the question is asking you for the largest, right? So it has to be 4.
Sir,
Yes.
like, never mind.
Okay.
So if it's the largest, then you should put 4 and 4.
Yeah.
You cannot
4.
change into 3.
999. That's right. Okay. Why 9? Because it's the largest. Again, if you want to find the smallest possible number, smallest. So if it is 155, it has to be 3 and something, 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 right? Again, for why 3? Why not 4? Because smallest possible number means you have to decrease the number, right? If you round up, you will get 4. So it has to be, it can be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Karena maunya jadi 4 ininya. So the smallest one, 5. Done. And then sisanya 0, 0, 0. Jadi kalau you bingung, hafalin gitu aja. Kalau smallest pasti 5, 0, 0, 0. Kalau largest 4, 9, 9, 9. That's the easiest way to understand. Stopnya di mana gitu. Ya kalau largest ya 4, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Kalau ada 9-nya banyak, ikutin. Kalau smallest 5, 0, 0, 0. Ininya yang bikin dia crucial. Ya, kalau ditanya ya, if it is being asked for the smallest possible number. If asked. Okay. Next. Going to copy. Let me know whenever you have any question. 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 11 can be done also. Okay, now let's see. We almost done half of the question. See, number 7. P is the greatest prime number between 70 and 80. So how do you find the P? P is the greatest prime number in between 70 and 80. So P will be, guess, 79. That's right. Cool. And Q is the smallest prime number in between 200 and 300. 203, right? Because you cannot divide 203 by anything else. 201 cannot. 201 can be divided by 3, right? So find the difference between P and Q. Oh, very simple. For number 7, you just subtract P, subtract Q, or Q subtract P, the bigger minus smaller, because of the difference. 203 minus 79, right? This is on the first unit of your chapter. Now, what is the answer? $124. Yeah. Now, find the difference between -6 and 13. Ooh, very simple. 13 subtract by -6. Remember, if you have the double sign at the number, right? And how do you calculate that number? Okay, remember the rules. Multiply first, right? If you want to multiply first, do this. I want to make the blue color 2 over 1 times, you have to multiply 4 times 3, 12, 12 plus 3 is 15 over 4. Subtract by 7 times 5, 35, plus 1, 36 over 7. Next, what you have to do, you have to calculate the multiplication 30 over 4 because numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. Subtract 36 over 7. How do you do this? Again, make the denominator equal times 7 times 7 times 4 times 4, right? So I will make it a bit to the right. So 210 over 28 subtract with 36 times 4, 144. The answer will be simply put like this: 6 over 28, 66 over 28. And then we can simplify 33 over 14, right? Why? Because you can divide this by 2, divide by 2, and the answer will be 2, 5 over 14. Okay, and that's for number 9. And given that the prime factorization of 5,833 is 2 cubed times 3 power 6, find the value of this. So if 3, remember, you can just divide 2 power 3 by 3, right? Again, look at the power here, 3. So you divide by 3, so 2 power 3 divide by 3, and then times 6 power 6 divide by 3, right? Because this will be the division of the power. And then 2 times 6 power 2, right? 2 power 1 means 2 itself, or 2 times 36. I just put the dot here because the dot is representing the multiplication if it is a bit in the middle, not bottom. If it's bottom, it's point. Okay, so the answer will be 72. Done. Now, Andy, Bobby, and Charles share some amount of money. Andy has 2 over 5 of the amount of money. Charles has 1 over 3 of the money, and Bobby has 300 for the rest. So what is the Bobby's percentage or Bobby's fraction? So it has to be 1, subtract by 2 over 5, subtract by 1 over 3. Why it is subtraction? Because the total amount of money they shared is in 1 unit. Okay, in 1 unit. Pay attention on that part. And then it has to be over 15, right? Times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5. So this is 1 over 1 times 15 times 15. So 15 subtract 6 subtract 5. So the answer will be 4 over 15. Wait, yeah, 4 over 15. And 4 over 15 is 300, right? So how do you calculate the total amount of money? Total amount of money is 300 divided by 4 over 15. Okay, that's how you do the way it is. Okay, why it is division? Because this is representing 300, right? So you have to divide this. Okay, what you can do next? Okay, remember, if you divide the fraction, you have to multiply by the opposite, right? You may divide this number by 2. Okay, you divide the number by 2, and then 150, and then you divide by 2 again, so it is 75. So 75 times 15, calculate 75 times 15, 1125 in total. So they are sharing this amount of money of 3 persons. Yeah, let me know whenever you have any question. Next, we do number 12. Number, I think we can do until 15, yeah? Oh, 2 more parts, I think. Here we go. Number 12. How do you convert 4 over 5 into the fraction? Ah, piece of cake. Just do this. 4, 45, we have the dots here. We have this line over 99. That's all. But this is still not right. This is still, you still can continue the question or the working. You have to simplify the numbers, right? I want this divided by 3, divide by 3. So 15 over 33. Oh, you can divide it further. 4, 5 over 11. Okay, that's it. Number 13, I will skip it. I will give you time to do this because we already done for number 2, I think, the previous number. So I want to give you this only. The prime factorization. I memorize it. Then how about 180? 180, 180, 180, 180. I forgot. 18 and 10. 2 and 9. 3 and 3. 2 and 5. 2 square. 3 square. 5. Yeah. And then you can find it on your own. How do you calculate the LCM and how you calculate the HCF? If you don't have any power, just put 1. If you don't have any number, put 0. Right? Okay. You do it on your own. I don't want to do it. Now, number 14. Evaluate this into 3 significant figures. Okay, you may use your calculator. Again, we don't have time to do it manually. It's wasting time. Square root and put the fraction here. So lihat dulu semua logiknya. Okay, 3.33 power 2 power 3. Right? Pencet kanan, jangan nggak pencet, minus 3.1 and then plus 12 power 2. Right? Bottom part will be 85.1. You belajar pakai calculator di sini ya. Divide by another fraction. Put lagi fractionnya taruh. See, 135 over 113. Answer. Just put equal sign. Oh, okay, 1.5800. 1.5800. So 1.580. Why? Because 3 significant figures, right? 1, 2, and 3, right? It has to be 1, 0, 0, blah, 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 right? So in order to run to 3 sig fig, it has to be 1.58 only. That's the answer. Now number 15, I'm sorry. 1 rupiah is equals to 0.000102 Singaporean dollars. Singaporean dollars, right? And then how do you calculate 13.4 Singaporean dollar? How do you convert into rupiah? So what I can do now is try to only divide the number, right? So 13.4 over 0.000102, right? And you may use your calculator, and also you may use your estimation. 13.4 over 0.0001. That's the best guess. Because 102, O2-nya dibuang aja, ya. Ignore the O2. So use your calculator, divide by 0.0001. Oh, 134,000 rupiah. Okay, that's how you do for number 15. Done. Okay, I send you game plus number, plus numbers, plus parts of the numbers. So for number 16, you have to be very, very careful about that. The breadth and the length of a rectangle is 4.4. Okay, so the breadth is 4.4 cm. The length is 8.1 cm. What is breadth? Ada yang nanya ya. Breadth is the width. Yeah. So corrected to 1 decimal place. Find the lower bound. Okay, ditanya lower upper bound ya. Oh ya udah, kita masukin dulu for number 16. What you can do? What is the lower bound of B? 4.35, right? Soalnya kan dia in between 4.3 and 4.5. Jadi upper boundnya dia jadinya 4.45, right? Length juga sama. Length is in between 8.0 and 8.2, right? Di kiri kanannya ya. Okay. So the lower bound will be 8.05 and the upper bound will be 8.15, right? And Number A, question 16A. Calculate the lower bound of the perimeter. What is formula of perimeter? Perimeter is 2 times breadth plus 2 times length, right? So, you carinya yang lower bound. Lihat ya, dia cari lower boundnya. Ya udah, lower boundnya 2 times breadth yang lower bound berapa? 4.35 plus 2 times length yang lower bound 8.05. Jadi, you get the answer. Langsung aja ya, I use my calculator. Di sini 2 times 4.35 plus 2 times 8.05. So the answer will be 24.8. Unit is in meter, cm, I'm sorry. And how do you calculate the area of the upper bound? See, berarti area kan formula breadth times length or length times breadth. Tapi dia mintanya upper bound. Yeah, so calculate the upper bound of the breadth, 4.45. Everything is needed times 8.15. So ini ya upper boundnya ya, 4.45. Langsung aja 8.15. 36 point. Wah, banyak nih. So how do you do this? Ya disimplify aja 36.2 gitu. 0.3, I'm sorry. 36.3 cm square. Right, so we have all the numbers for 17 and 16, now 17. So P divided by Q, okay, you may use your calculator. 5.6 times 10 power 3 over 1.3 times 10 power 9. Okay, just use your calculator and you will get the answer. Right, again, you may use this calculator because if you don't use this kind of calculator, you have a messy answer. You lihat jawabannya ya. Times 10 to the power of 3 over 1.3 times 10 to the power of 9. Oh, SD. 4.31, right? 4.3 itself juga boleh times 10 power negative 6. You lihat nih. Ya, 4.3 times 10 power negative 6. Right? That's it. Number 18. Again, M minus N. Ya, M minus N. Oke, lagi taruh lagi M-nya berapa? So the value of M is 1.3 times 10 to the power of 7 subtract, oh no, subtractnya di atas. You pencet kanan dulu, subtract by 5.5 times 10 to the power of 8. Okay. Oh jelek nih. Oh nggak apa-apa, tulis dulu negatif 537. Zeronya ada berapa ya? Kita coba lihat. Zeronya ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, ini belum scientific notation. How do you convert into scientific notation? 5.37, ingat? Times 10. Ya, point. Don't use koma lagi, Karin. Oke, apa-apa, lama-lama biasa kok. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kan startnya dari sini. 8. Dan karena dia ke kanan, gitu. Okay, that's all. In 30 minutes, we are done for all the explanation. So, what next? Ya udah, yuk coba lihat, copy lagi kalau you mau nulis. So, we have some I just learned about there are so many kind of intellection. Ada orang-orang tuh bisanya lewat mana? Dengerin, ya, listening. Ini namanya multiple intelligence. Listening, visual eyes, auditorium, ears, you listen, you see. Audiovisual, see and learn, see and hear. And then next, you speak, you say it out loud in order to understand about the idea. And what else? After you say it out loud, you can exercise. You sambil gerak-gerak sambil belajar. There's another intelligence. There anything else? Movie. You can learn from movie, and you can feel, you can touch. Not for math, of course, because math can't be touched. You cannot touch the number, but you can do the abstraction of the number, right? So that's how you learn. And so many students with a various kind of intelligence. So you can do anything else. You can do anything in order to understand about math. You can ask me. You can do the questioning. You can question me. You can text me, and you can do anything else in order to understand about what I just taught you. Do you know what's my intellection? I can understand more if I say it out loud. So that's why I'm a teacher. Saya sambil jadi guru, sambil belajar, sambil ngomong nih, sambil ngajarinnya jadi makin bisa juga. That's how I understand about the logic of math. Sambil belajar, sambil ngajarin. Kalau Aing nggak ngajarin, nggak ngomong, nggak kasih tahu, jadi nggak bisa. Jadi susah, lebih bukannya nggak bisa, jadi susah bisanya. Ya. So find your intellectual, find your intelligence. Which part you prefer? Taking notes, kadang-kadang bisa. Catat, say it out loud, kadang-kadang juga bisa. Listen, hear, focus, gitu ya. As long as you do, you maintain your focus. Okay, I will stop the recording.